So we are in Hanoi, crazy, busy, but amazing and beautiful Hanoi in the northern part of Vietnam, actually the capital of Vietnam. We are here with Min because Min is taking us on a food tour here in Hanoi. Min, what do you have in store for us?
Today we will have 6 dishes that will be the greatest street food in Hanoi. That included 4 dishes and 2 drinks.
We're excited. We're excited that you're showing us around, so let's go.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
And here is our first dishes. That is Banh Ran or sweet donuts. Yes.
Sweet donuts.
Outside is made of the sticky rice.
Ah, okay.
And inside is stuffed with sweetened green beans.
Ah, okay.
Here
Nice.
is 2 different types. The first one is outer layer is sugar.
Okay.
And this one, outer layer, is honey.
Honey. Ooh.
Yeah.
So I actually have to try both.
Yes, it is.
Because it's different. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Then just
Please.
try this one. This with
Yeah.
sugar. Oh, it's quite heavy. Very sweet.
This one
Sweet.
is a very famous and favorited street food, especially for the kind of middle-aged people.
Ah, okay.
This one is not belong to the young people, but more middle-aged people.
Okay.
Before we're having candies or ice cream, kind of that.
Ah, okay.
This kind
Yeah, but
of snack.
It's good.
It
It's
is,
good.
yes.
Let me try this one.
Yes, please.
Okay, this was honey. Mm. The texture feels really different, but you can immediately tell that it's honey. It's really a very different flavor, but really special. I think I like this more.
You love this more? Yes.
Yeah.
So do I. Here, that is the steamed sticky rice roll. That in Vietnamese word we call Banh Cuon. It is a very popular breakfast dishes. And as you know that we are the agriculture country, so every traditional dishes that will be included or made of sticky rice. And here is a very special version of sticky rice appearance. That is in a very thin layer, like kind of paper. And inside this paper roll is stuffed with pork, mushroom, and fried spring onion. And when you use it, use the chopstick, pick one piece and put it in the dipping sauce, and then enjoy.
Okay, so this looks amazing. This has been on my wish list to try. And it's so much fun to just have the lady cook it here right in front of you all day long. And then I'm just gonna dig in. Dipping it in the fish sauce. It is really different from spring rolls because the rice is so gooey and soft and tender, and then the pork has a really nice flavor to it, which really gives it a perfect oomph. And the little crunch of the fried onions are just really awesome. I love this dish. It is so simple, but it's so flavorful. I am gonna sprinkle a little bit of lime on it as well, because why not? And I'm gonna try it with a little bit of herbs, which has coriander, cilantro here, and some mint I see. So I'm gonna give that a go as well.
It's steamed sticky rice roll.
The fresh herbs, really, really awesome.
You should try.
I love this dish.
Okay, and of course I'm having the vegetarian version, which is with egg inside, but still the fried onions on top.
What I love about these restaurants, they're super tiny and they only have one product. They just sell this and that's it. You can get this dish all over Hanoi, but Min told us that this spot has been here for at least 30 years. It's a family-operated restaurant and it has been here for ages. So yeah, and the food is really good. So I can recommend you going here. We'll put all the links down below in the description box, as always.
This one is, we call it Hanoi Fresh Beer. That is come from a Hanoi beer factory about 3 kilometers away from here. And it is like a kind of the draft beer that containing in a very big container. And we have to use this in day. If not, it will be like get bitter and cannot be drink anymore. This drink representing for a very popular lifestyle of the Hanoi people Hanoi man. After a very long day of working, a very hard working day, especially in the summer, we love to visit the restaurant like this. Have couple of the beer because the levels, the percentage of the alcohol in here is very low. It's just about nearly 3%. That's why we have couple of that to be cooling and with our cooperator, and then we're coming back home with our wife and having dinner every day. Say một, hai, ba, go!
Yeah, it's good beer. Really fresh, refreshing, cold, nice, and also light, not very bitter. So yeah, it's really good beer. Yeah, it doesn't really have any like additional flavors. It's really like beer.
Yeah, it's
but
just
very light, very light beer. Yeah.
And here we have the dishes we call in Vietnamese is the Bun Cha. It's different with phở. Both of them is rice noodle, but bún is specified for Hanoi. Phở you can find anywhere in Vietnam or even like overseas, but bún can only found here. And here we have two versions. This one is your vegetarian options, and here is chicken.
I'm having the mixed vermicelli noodles. I have to squeeze a little bit of lime over it. I have to say it looks really nice because it has peanuts on it. It has the fresh herbs. It has some carrots and some other vegetables.
Yes.
I'm gonna mix it a little bit. Oh wow. I have to say the lime, it just hits you right away when you just start eating it, but it has such a really nice new flavor combination because we've had a lot of noodles here. So you think like, how can they make a noodle dish taste fresh and new? This is it. The peanuts, the lime, the vermicelli noodles of course have their own texture, but the carrots and I think there's like some cabbage kind of vegetable in it as well. It just gives it such a different and distinct flavor from all the other noodle dishes that I've had. Wow. Especially the peanuts and the lime and the carrots, they make this dish. So there's also young mango in it, which still has a lot of bite and even a little bit of bitterness, but it has a little bit of sweetness as well. And that gives it also such a distinct flavor together with the carrot and the lime and the peanuts. Very happy to be trying this. And the fun thing is, they make it vegetarian as well. So I'm not going to show Tim's dish because it's practically the same, just no chicken in it. But this is very awesome for vegetarians here. We've had so many vegetarian dishes. You have to check out, sorry for talking with a mouthful, but you have to check out our other videos on Vietnam as well, because we've got food videos from Vietnam all over the place. So this is just Hanoi street food, but you have to check out the other videos. And subscribe to our channel right now, because we have more Vietnam content and other cities, countries in the world. I'm gonna finish this dish because this is really awesome. But more food coming after this.
now we are into a very old house on the sides of the Hoan Kiem Lake. That is in a coffee shop named Dinh Coffee. The story start about the egg coffee is during the war between Vietnam and French. The supply for the milk and cream is blocked due to the war. By using the mixer to having the foam up the egg yolks and adding some sugar or condensed milk, at that time it's sugar.
Yep.
You have very thick foam of the egg yolk part, and you pour that foam over a cup of espresso. It is a completed egg coffee. The beverage is very easily to be copied. That's why you can find a lot of the egg coffee surrounding the old quarter, but only Giang or this place can bring you the original taste. The most difficult thing about the egg coffee is delete the egg smell. Delete the smell. That's why it's like kind of the secret formula for it, and make it more and more popular. It's more and more famous. Giang now is very touristic and very crowded. That's why Dinh here became the first, the most perfect place to enjoy an original egg coffee.
So I'm having the egg cocoa because it's late. I'm not that huge of a coffee fan, and it's late and I want to be able to sleep, and I cannot really do that if I have caffeine too late. But if you want to see the egg coffee and also other specialty coffees from Vietnam, check out our coffee video on our channel as well. But let's give it a go. It looks so beautiful, I don't even want to drink it because this is like art. It looks amazing. It's really hard to stir and not spill anything because the foam is really thick. Let's try it again. My God, this is so good. I want to have this at home. This is amazing. Really great. Wow.
And after a very long tour, that we have discovered a lot of the traditional dishes. And here is come our dessert. A lot of the food, a lot of meat and rice. And now is the seasonal fruit of the north of Vietnam, where you can find it in Hanoi a lot of the jackfruit. That's the yellow part. In here is the melons, watermelons. Is a little bit of the avocados, some kind of jelly, and some kind of the cassava powder. Like cassava powder, and dip it in the hot water to become like a purple. Mix it up, it will be the coconut milk and a little bit of the condensed milk. It will be a very popular, as you will see that, very popular dessert. Because to local people, it will be more like snack. Because in Vietnam meal, we don't have dessert. Our dessert is a cup of green tea.
The coconut milk is really awesome in it, I have to say. And I love the jackfruit. The fresh jackfruit has a really fresh vibe to it. I've only had it as like a meat replacer in the Netherlands, but if I want to cool it down, I can add a little bit of ice, crushed ice, and that will cool the whole thing down. I'm gonna try a bit of, I think this is papaya and avocado together, because I've never had avocado in my fruit salad. Oh, that's so funny, because it really brings out the sweetness in an avocado that I normally don't have accentuated that much, because I mostly combine it with savory things. It's quite interesting. And there's some jelly bits in here as well, I think. Definitely not your run-of-the-mill fruit salad. Dragon fruit as well, definitely something else. Next time you make a fruit salad, try mixing in some coconut milk, because it really gives it a different vibe. Really exotic. I'm loving this. So this is the end of our food tour, but I'm glad about it because I'm so full. Not glad that the tour is over, because I would have tasted so many other dishes, but my belly is very full. Thank you, Min.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
What is your favorite food to have? If you had to pick from all the things that we ate today, what would you pick?
I think that I will choose my childhood breakfast. That is the steamed sticky rice roll or Banh Cuon. That's like my first option. The second option, of course, will be here. Very refreshing.
Yeah, the fruit salad, amazing. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
showing us around. Check out Min. If you are in Hanoi, then please book a tour with him. Maybe we can put a link to your tour in the description.
Yeah,
so
sure.
you can contact Min for a great street food tour. It is really awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
High five, high five.
Yes.
That was awkward. What would you do? What would a Vietnamese people do as a greet? You more like this, right?
We just
Yes,
like this
yes,
as a friend.
Yes, let's do that.
Yes.
Thank you. Come on. Thanks for watching. Like this video. Bye.